What's up, beautiful people? It is yet another Lanky Progress vlog. Today is going to be a day of eating as well as a vlog. I'm going to take you guys along with me to the gym, see how much footage I can get there. I'm on my way to work right now, running a little bit late because I had to stop and get gas. I thought I could make it, but not quite. All right, so one thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to make everything that I eat basically portable. I'm not going to necessarily eat it at work, or I'm not going to necessarily go somewhere and eat it, but I'm going to try and make everything that I eat today out of like a Tupperware or something like that. So it's something that you could theoretically meal prep and take to work with you. All right, so we're on our way to the shop right now. Not sure what I'm working on today, as usual. I like it though. I always enjoy surprises. It's fun. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so I don't normally talk, I haven't talked about this before on my channel, but if you guys didn't know this, I'm a huge migraine sufferer. I suffer from migraines about anywhere from like 1 to 3 times a month. Sometimes there'll be no migraine at all in a month, but when they do come, what I do is I feel them coming and I'll anticipate it. And so what takes care of them for me is caffeine. And I know it seems bro science, but I've tried all the Excedrins, I've tried all the migraine stuff, and caffeine is the one that does it for me. And if I can snag a migraine right in the beginning when I feel it coming, and if I start taking in some caffeine, it'll go away almost like within 20 minutes or something like that. Better than any Tylenol, better than anything else. So when I woke up this morning, I had just a kiss of a migraine coming. I could feel it coming. I could tell it was gonna get worse. So right here, I just have a shaker full of water, and I put Mio Energy in it. I put like literally one little baby squirt. That's all that I need to take care of my migraine. All right, guys, first meal. Well, not meal. I don't know what you wanna call it. This one, of course, my infamous LP quesadillas. I made this last night and then put it in a Tupperware. As you can see, I sliced them like I normally do so that I can put it in this Tupperware. And yet again, eating it off of this refrigerant box. This is refrigerant for your AC in your car. You Myron? So I'm sure that you guys have seen those tool trucks cruising around your town that say like Snap-on, Cornwell. There's a whole bunch of other tool brands. But I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these tool trucks on the inside of one of these tool trucks. I find it very amazing that these guys that run these trucks can keep them so organized, keep their stock, know what they have, what they don't have. And I just want to take you on board real quick just to show you guys in case you guys have never seen a tool truck before. So literally, I'm gonna walk in this truck and look at this. This is an entire tool store. This is an entire tool store. We have everything here. Everything. These are to hold wrenches right here. Your normal open-end wrenches. These are for holding your sockets. We've got impact guns. All of these are pneumatic. And then watch this. Watch. This is the ceiling. Look at all these tools on the ceiling of this truck. This is just the ceiling. And mind you, he keeps stock of all this stuff. So that was the ceiling. Check this out. All these sockets. This is all on a truck, guys. So you guys see these trucks all the time in your town, probably. All this stuff is on here. Gloves, everything, all of it. Like, you can buy anything from this truck. I just wanted to share this with you guys because I think this is so awesome that someone can maintain all of this. I used to be a parts guy in an auto body shop, so I know this feel. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that. I just wanted to show you this real quick because this is something that most people probably never get to see their entire life, but this is something that I've grown up with, tool trucks. They've always shown up to my dad's shops, and these guys honestly keep the business going. Whenever one of these guys, a technician, breaks a tool, anything like that, these guys show up and you can call them and they will be there for you. Dave Wild, Humerus Fitness. This is him in his natural habitat.
That's great here.
With very good wild bed hair. Alright, I'm home now, guys. I'm going to down this glass of orange juice because I don't feel like that quesadilla was quite enough for me to run off of for the gym. So I'm gonna have this glass of orange juice to give myself just a little bit more fuel. Alright guys, on our way to the gym. Just took my pre-workout. If you guys are wondering what I'm taking right now, it's called Epic. E-P-I-Q. It's something I wanted to try out. My friend had some, so he let me buy a thing off him for really cheap because he didn't want to try it because he didn't like it, but I think it's awesome. You guys should definitely go check it out. It's got a lot of caffeine in it though, and the beta-alanine doesn't make me tingle too much. All right, so we're about to get to the gym, and I'm gonna hit back biceps and triceps. My mid-back, I believe, on my left side is hurting me just a little bit. It's like, I can tell it's a muscle issue. It's nothing like really serious. There's just something kind of tender. So I might stay away from some of the cable rows and stuff I normally do. I'm still going to try them, and if it feels okay, I'm gonna definitely go for it. Don't know how heavy I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna be definitely going with that new training technique that I've been doing. I know you guys have heard me say over and over and over that weight training for me is more about lightweight and really good contractions and getting that pump. But in the last 2 weeks or so, I've been really changing up my training, and I've been doing a lot heavier weight with much more intensity and like just pure fury trying to get it done. Because I feel like I've gotten to a point in my weightlifting career now, it's just over a year that I've been lifting seriously. And so I feel like it's time for me to start moving up in weight. I've concentrated on form so much the last year or so that I've got all that stuff down, and now I can start moving up weight. And I know people are probably gonna bag on me, and they're gonna say that, well, if you don't move up in weight, then you're never gonna make gains, and blah, 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 blah. I don't really care. I'm a person that likes to stay safe, and that's my goal. I'm never gonna compete or anything like that, and there's not necessarily any type of monetary compensation for me to get big per se. There's no first place prize or anything like that. So I find that keeping myself safe is a lot more important than putting up big numbers in the gym. Because I lift with a lot of young guys. They're probably some of them 13 to 10 years younger than me, and they can put up a lot more than me. But I just know in my head that I'm a little bit older, so I gotta be a little bit more careful. My back has just that little bit more wear on it. Test levels are just a little bit lower than everybody else's, so I've gotta be just a little bit more careful. All right, that turned into a complete and total rant about me talking about my training. We're about to get to the gym. I will see you guys in just a second. All right, back biceps and triceps. So I tried the cable row, and it felt completely fine. About 2 weeks ago, I was doing cable row, and I did a little something weird in my mid-back. Not my lower back, but my mid-back. And then I moved to hammer strength, isolateral. Right here, you only see me doing about 2 plates or so. This is my burnout set, basically. I got this up to about 3 1/4 for really proper form, and it was really slow and very controlled. I was really stoked with it. All right, this right here is my little voyeur shot of my lat pull downs. I'm using a rope right here, so you could kind of call it a rope lat pull down, if you will. I put the camera in my backpack, and then the straps just completely covered it, so it was hopeless. But there it is. And then I moved over to this. I really, really love this machine for biceps. I know it's like an old dude machine. There's always some old guy on it taking it, sitting there reading a book or something. And I almost never get to use it, but when I do, I'm super, super stoked because it kicks you back as you do the curl, and it makes it just a little bit harder for you. I am shaking my head because it was just the last rep. Then I moved over to just plain old dumbbell curls. I think I got 40s. Yeah, I got 40s up for proper form. I think it was about 5 reps. I was pretty impressed with myself. 5 reps each side. And as I was talking about, I've been trying to move up in weight in my training because I feel like the last year or so is kind of like the base of my lifting. And now I've critiqued myself enough. I've got my form down. And now I can really start progressing and start moving up in weight. Now, yet again, another voyeur shot from my backpack. I accidentally let my backpack fall on top of the camera just a little bit. But you know me, I'll always call myself out on stuff like that. Now right here, I'm doing tricep extensions, yet another nice backpack voyeur shot. This one, I got up to 115 pounds. So I'm really, really stoked. I've never done a 115 pound tricep extension before, and it was actually proper form. So I've been kind of lacking on progress videos, and I figured I'd do just a little bit of posing to update you guys. I'm at about 183 pounds. The bulk has been going really slow. The Vegas trip kind of messed me up a little bit. And also, it's really hot lately. And it's just starting to cool off now, so I'm really starting to take in a lot more food. And this particular vlog right here, I'm shooting for 5,000 calories, and I know I don't quite hit 5,000 calories in this vlog. But for people like, I really feel that me and my brother are very lucky in the fact that we're hard gainers and we can really just overestimate most of our foods and really just throw in more than we need, and we kind of don't need to worry about it too much. Especially me, I'm really a big time hard gainer that it is so hard for me to put on weight. So I'm really allowed to just kind of throw in whatever I want, and I don't have to be as accurate on all this calorie counting stuff. And I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for that because a lot of people put on weight really, really easily, but it's just how it is, and it's how I'm genetically designed, and I'm just adapting to it. So up next, the lovely Venus decided to join me and bust out a couple flexes. This lady is so awesome. She is just a beacon of positivity, and me and my brother just love this lady. She's so cool. Now this is one of Venus's little toys. This is a furniture moving pad. You actually put furniture on top of this pad and then you can slide it on carpet. But what she does is she just uses it as a foot pad, and you can do all sorts of cool little lunges, all sorts of neat stuff with this. And I feel like these are really great for sculpting your legs if you're trying to get your upper leg toned. Pretty awesome. All right guys, so after the workout now, I'm gonna have this bare naked maple nut bar. That sounds so dirty. Bare naked maple nut. This thing is, how much is this? It is 260 calories, so that means I'm at about 1,600 now, but I'll go ahead and keep that at 1,500, so that way I'm underestimating because I'm bulking. All right guys, here's that little treat that I was telling you about that I had waiting. What this is, well also it's in a Tupperware, just to show you. You could take this to work, I'm just saying. This is just simply my cool little dessert brown rice that I usually put protein, like a protein bar on top of, and chop it up. All I did instead was put brown rice in this container, put some Splenda on it, and then sprayed it with a little bit of water like I do my dessert brown rice. But then I sliced up a banana and put it on top. That's honestly the only difference. So we've got 190 for the banana. We've got roughly, it's debatable if a cup of brown rice is 100 calories or 200 calories in this kitchen. So I'm gonna round it to about 150. So we're gonna come out to like 300 calories of brown rice and roughly 200 on the banana. I know they're usually about 190. So we're gonna be at, I was at 1,500 at the gym, now I'm at 2,000. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat next, but we shall see, guys. And I forgot to include the glass of milk I'm having. It's roughly like 2 to 3 cups.
Humerus Fitness is jealous.
this guy's jelly over here.
I can't have milk ever in my life again.
I'm just having, oh yeah, that's right.
I want milk, man.
I want that milk, man.
Where's the milk, man?
No, man, I want that milk, man. Oh man, miss that milk though.
Oh man.
All right, guys. So I know I'm kind of bro science calorie counting here, but I'm not. I honestly am a hard gainer, and I don't need to be a Nazi about this stuff when I'm bulking. So please don't hate me, guys. Alright guys, polishing off that weird banana brown ricey thing. You ain't gotta stop editing, baby. You don't have to stop editing. It's all part of the vlog. It's part of the environment. Look at this juicy thing he's editing. Right here. You guys can go to Humerus Fitness's channel and check out the video he's editing. I don't even know what it is. What is it?
I don't even know what it is.
He doesn't even know what it is. So, you know what? Go over to his channel and check out the video that he doesn't even know what it is that he's editing. I'm now editing this video that you guys are actually watching right now. It took me a while to finish that thing, so I'm gonna have to pile a bunch of calories in tonight after I finish this. But after this, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. We shall see. Okay, so I'm in the, I guess you could say the middle of editing this project now, and I'm just about done. So what I did is I actually threw all the clips together. These are all the clips right here of this. Well, the first half of this video, basically, up till what you've watched probably about 2 clips ago. I have all those thrown together. I've like deleted most of the audio for the workout. I have to do a voiceover for that still. But what I'm doing now is I'm gonna go ahead and go through all of my music, and I now have to score this thing with music. Some of you guys comment sometimes how much you guys like the music, and thank you guys, because it takes a lot of work to download all those songs and find royalty-free sources. I'm fortunate enough that my brother just basically set it up for me and the network that I'm on, so I feel really lucky. So I have a really great resource for music. Cool Loud Motorcycle.
How was that motorcycle, huh?
That's really cool.
Always happens when we record videos.
I'm really glad that although we are lucky, we do live in a very quiet neighborhood, so I can't really complain that much. We could live on like Main Street El Cajon or something.
Although the timing is impeccable with these loud noises.
It is quite impeccable. Okay, so just about done throwing together like the first half of this. And now I've finished that banana thing and I'm gonna go eat something else. Then you get to consume more mass.
Flavors too.
More mass.
Oh yeah,
more
oatmeal's bigger.
Things
Yeah,
in you.
I like it.
Okay, so discussion aside. All right, what I have here is I've got like 2,500 calories to make up until I go to bed because I'm trying to hit 5,000 calories today. And I've got a frozen banana in here. So I'm gonna make, of course, an LP shake. You guys already know this one, but what I did on this one is I added protein powder. So it's banana plus protein powder. We're at 300 calories right there. Then I'm gonna stuff like a ton of this spinach in here. Then I'm gonna put a whole bunch of peanut butter. I'm not sure how much peanut butter. It's gonna be a lot because I'm really trying to catch up on the calories. And I'll give you guys a total on the shake in just a minute. Can we sit? Stay. Sit. Bang. Stay. Up. Sit. Sit. Stay. Down. Stay. Bang. Are you dead? Stay. 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 Are you dying? Are you dead? Stay. Oh, she's dead. Oh no. Okay. All right, guys, so that shake came out to 1,000 calories. I'm now sitting yet again in my computer. All right, that shake is gone. That is all the weird spinachy foam stuff that's left over when you finish it. All right, so I'm pretty much done playing in Vegas for the moment because I'm just kind of sick of working on this project. But my friend sent me an email a while back with his logo that I'm gonna add to some photos for him with the photo shoot that I did. You may have seen me do that on my brother's channel, but anyhow, it's Rue. I'm sure you guys have heard of Rue Formats before. I talked about it in a bunch of my videos. But what I was doing was just playing with this logo, and I just did this real quick. This is the actual logo that somebody else made, but then I added pink, yellow, and then I put it on purple. Of course, I mean, because what other shirt would I want, you know? I mean, Rue Format shirt with like purple, pink, and yellow, like, pff, that's right up my alley. You pouring that water thing is making me have to pee.
It's so loud.
Okay, so now I'm making this right here. This is brown rice. I took some cheese, and then I took 2 whole eggs. And I'm just smushing it all up in a pan. I apologize, guys, but this is something that I think he can relate to. I broke my challenge. I had that shake just now, and you couldn't necessarily take that to work. Theoretically, let's just say, you could put that in a shaker. You could put it in like 2 shakers. 2 shakers,
that's what I was gonna say.
2 shakers.
You can even take the top if you want to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, but I didn't. It is not something you could take to work. But I am going to continue this vlog. Get it in my Tupperware. All right, guys, got that all in a Tupperware. I'm probably honestly going to sprinkle a little bit of extra cheddar cheese on the top. Just add that extra bit of calories. And here we go. Yet another, you can eat this at work. It's a work-ready meal. Okay, I'm sitting here fascia rolling, and me and the Broham here are coming up with the new BTW sweatshirt design. It'll be out soon. I'm not sure when it's coming out. I don't even think you know when it's coming out.
After my competition, baby, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't even know when it's coming out. That's after competition stuff. But we're coming up with the design right now. Up next, I'm gonna eat just the plain top ramen. If you guys go back in my videos to like my very first, no, I'm not sure which videos. It's one of my day of eating videos. I just split those things in half, put them on a plate, and literally sprinkle the flavor packet on them, and that's it. And they're really, really good. All right, so what this last one is this is a whole bunch of dark chocolate Cheerios, and then what I did is I sliced up one of my Pro Max bars, the cookies and cream ones, like I normally do in these little tiny little nuggets right here. put them on top, and then I put my milk and protein shaker. Now, if you work somewhere and you have a fridge and a microwave, that's pretty awesome. There are lots of varieties of foods that you can eat at work, and it's not that hard to get in the calories. Picture having a job where you didn't have a fridge and a microwave, and you could only bring a cooler to work, and that's it. That all of your variety of food was always cold. All you could have is cold food. That wouldn't be that cool. Alright guys, I'm getting super tired. I'm having to retake this over and over again because I'm so tired. That was a really long day, as you guys could see. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I had somebody request a day of eating, and I figured I should make one because I haven't made one in a long time. I'll see you next time.